We have two finalist guys, as we mentioned, from the SEC. Let's get right to it. Who is your pick to win the championship game? You've got Alabama and Georgia set to go at it in Atlanta next week.
My pick was Alabama before the start. Who'd you pick?
Before the start, I was with Alabama as well.
So how do you now all of a sudden jump ship? Who knows if they should have even been in the playoff? I'm sure Ohio State fans are saying we deserve to get in. They went out and played outstanding football, but the fact that they got healthy, I thought that was a big key. And hey, when you give a team like Alabama a second chance, because they probably thought their season was dead in the water, they came out, they were flying all over the field. Tonight against Clemson, they look like the best team in all of college football.
I've seen this time and time again. I covered the Alabama football team for 8 years. I saw them up close and personal, beat LSU for the national championship in New Orleans. Then I was in Miami, saw them beat Notre Dame. The recipe remains the same. Play strong defense and run the football. They held Clemson to 6 points in this football game. Clemson did not score a touchdown, only 2 field goals in this contest. Not to mention, you have a teacher versus a pupil matchup. We know that Kirby Smart was an assistant under Nick Saban, and Nick Saban has never lost to his assistants. 11-0 versus his assistants. Coach Dooley, Coach D'Antonio, Will Muschamp, Jim McElwain. Earlier this year, first game of the season, Jimbo Fisher. 11-0 versus his assistants. And you're telling me that's going to change right now? I don't think so. I think Alabama wins this national championship. Give Nick Saban his 5th title at the capstone.
I think Alabama's defense is going to be a little bit better than Oklahoma's. Were they playing with less players? Because I felt like when Michelle and Chubb broke through the line, there was nobody there.
It's pretty remarkable. And it'll be interesting to see how Georgia, if Michelle and Chubb can have that kind of success. You got this sense that Alabama started to get some momentum, and they kind of sensed that blood in the water a little bit with Clemson. It'll be interesting to see if Georgia's able to hit them in the mouth. And perhaps put them back on their heels. But I think it'll be a good one. It should be an exciting game
Absolutely.
coming up in the national championship game.